This event, your first standby bout, one fall or television time remaining. In the ring.
Only a smart, intelligent person like me, Boyd Pierce, is good enough to do this job. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you, representing Hyatt and Hot Stuff International, first of all, at 265 pounds from Detroit, Michigan, Mr. Super Fast himself, Rick Steiner. And his partner, 270 pounds from every man's nightmare, Steve. And also at ringside, the beautiful and the gorgeous Missy Hyatt. There you go, Mr. Pierce.
Well, quite an introduction there by Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Boyd Pierce more than qualified to do the introductions. As ZZ Top in the background, a great rock and roll band, one of my favorites from right here in the state of Texas. Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton, the Fantastics, coming to the ring. Chavo, you pointed out just a few weeks ago, they're aptly named the Fantastics because they do love the fans.
I'll tell you, man, I was out eating today. We went out to a fast food place to eat, and I couldn't believe how Tommy Rogers, you know, we're in a hurry, and of course fans are always coming up to us, but Tommy Rogers took the time to give every single person an autograph, hug them, a kiss, pictures, and I think that's great. I think that's part of their team, why they're so successful, because they have that correlation and that relationship with the fans.
Chavo, I want to say too, you might not say it, but Chavo Guerrero also takes a lot of time to spend with the kids like that and all the great fans that make professional wrestling possible. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday night, national television taping in Tulsa.
And their opponent, at the combined weight of 420 pounds, from the City of Angels, Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers, the Fantastic.
The former tag team champions, Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton, controversial loss to Hollywood John Tatum and Jack Victory.
Not only that, Jim, but they're wrestling some other former champions. And, well, Sting was one of them, Sting along with Eddie Gilbert. But I'll tell you, don't take anything away from that Rick Steiner. He is improving every single match by the millionth of whatever you want to call it. But this man is awesome. Not only is he an amateur wrestler, great background, All-American, but he is also a power lifter, as you can see in the shape of his body, a bodybuilder, and a professional wrestler. Combine that with skill, his experience, and his knowledge, know-how, and you've got yourself one future champion in Rick Steiner.
And one more added ingredient there, Chavo, just to throw in for good measure. He's just a little bit nasty.
Not only that, but he's got Eddie Gilbert and Missy Hyatt.
And that's exactly right. You stir it all up, and you've got a great combination, Sting and Steiner against Gilbert and Rogers here on Power Pro Wrestling. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the Popeyes Thanksgiving Superdome Extravaganza. For you folks that live out of Louisiana, would like to order your tickets by phone, you can call toll-free 1-800-535-5151. That's 1-800-535-5151. Tickets are on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets in the New Orleans area.
Now, did you see what Bobby Fulton is doing there? Now, to me, I don't approve of that kind of wrestling, but Bobby Fulton is using psychology, and if you saw the face of Steiner, he was mad just by, you know, he's messing with his mind, he's playing with his mind, and that's what Bobby Fulton wants to do. Look, what a fantastic combination. They fool Steiner completely, and I would say right now that the Fantastics have a hold on the match.
Well, the Fantastics really need to win right here to keep their #1 contention spot for the UWF Tag Team titles. Gilbert and Missy would like to see Steiner and Sting, obviously, with a victory here, and that would elevate them to the #1 contention slot.
Can you imagine that team, Steiner and Sting against Tatum and Victory, with Missy Hyatt on one side, which, you know, against Tatum? Boy, that is unbelievable just thinking about it. But let's get back to this match. Tommy Rogers, of course, has got a front face lock on Steiner. Steiner getting those elbows in that midsection in there.
I'll tell you, I'm really impressed with the conditioning of all the athletes in the UWF, Chavo. But when you look over the 4 men that are in the ring here now, I don't think you're going to find any 4 men in pro wrestling any better condition than these 4.
Well, just look at the way that Tommy Rogers has that hold. Look at the way he's got that arm locked. He's got that arm locked. He's got his hands locked to his wrist. And this is, look at it. There's no way Steiner's going to get out of that. You know, he's going to have to counter with a right counter. And you saw the hip toss. You saw the beautiful arm drag. There's the tag. There's the throw. Oh, good elbow by Sting.
There's a nice tag. Good teamwork by Steiner and Sting here on Power Pro Wrestling. Chavo will be wrestling here next week. We'll talk about that in the hour.
Oh,
another clothesline.
He took his head off just about. That's one thing that Sting is, I'm not saying it's one of his fortes, is that clothesline. And when he gives it to you, brother, all you see is stars.
I saw him in a match just the other day with a tremendous flat-footed standing drop kick. I mean, he caught the guy right on the chin. So his repertoire is really expanding, as has Steiner's. And Eddie Gilbert has got to be the man that receives a lot of the credit for that, Chavo.
Well, as much as we don't want to admit it, that is nothing but the truth. A good sunset flip almost to the count of 3. Bobby and Tommy are great. You can see the resistance that Tommy Rogers has. But getting back to Sting and Steiner, Eddie Gilbert, you can't take credit away from him, man. You got to give him all the credit. He is making these guys. He's in the gym with them every day. He's counseling them, and you can see the improvement right there in their match. They're wrestling against one of the top tag teams in the world in a fantastic.
And Missy and Eddie are on the side, and there you see. Did she trip him? I think she did, but...
She tried to trip him, I'll tell you that. He got up right away, but all that does is take the attention away from what he's doing. And Missy Hyatt, look at that, just what you were talking about, a beautiful drop kick, and he caught Tommy off guard, and this is the danger point. When you've got to know where you are at all times in the ring. Tommy was distracted by Missy Hyatt, and Sting took advantage of it and drop kicked him right in the eye, it looks like it, and Tommy Rogers is hurt. We said they were going to be unbeatable, this team, with Missy Hyatt. The Fantastics are in. They've got their job cut in. I'll tell you that, Jim Ross.
Suplex, vertical suplex, outside in. And Tommy Rogers. Now look at Sting pull him into the middle of the ring. I thought he was going to try to pin him right there.
Well, he knows that he just can't pin Tommy Rogers, the former champion. He's got to really wear him down. He doesn't want to waste any time to give him a breather. He tags Steiner. Steiner is the fresh man in, and Steiner's going to work.
Steiner's like a shark that has tasted blood. He is on the offensive, but Rogers is fighting for his life here on Power Pro. Steiner with a big right hand, and Rogers has lost a lot of blood. He's been bleeding profusely here.
And the people are standing up, Jim Ross. I'm standing up. Come on, Tommy. Beautiful drop kick. Now what he's got to do is go get the tag.
Exactly right.
Get the tag.
Steiner in his corner. I thought he might make the tag. Yes, he does. And he's holding Rogers in the ring. Steiner, it's not ethical, but it worked.
I'll tell you what, nothing is ethical when you're in there and you're a team managed by Missy Hyatt, and there's the bell. I wonder what happens. Is that out of time, Jim?
No, I don't think so. I think this is one faller. TV time remaining. I don't... Unless Gilbert rang the bell or Missy or somebody, I have no idea.
Well, let's never mind the bell. Let's get back to the match. Evidently, the match is not over till the referee says so, and he's throwing good drop down, good body press. Come on, good move. Good move. Did you see that? He went for the body press. He's going to sting for the pin, but he knows he doesn't have more enough. He gives the tag. That Bobby Fulton is in, and he's hitting everybody. Jim Ross, I'm so excited. The only way to express this is, amigos, miren lo que está pasando aquí. Estos canijos están dando la torre. And let's get back to what's happening, Jim.
Missy Hyatt's got that bag. Gilbert on the top rope. But he missed. And Fulton's covers Steiner.
Oh, wait a minute. That's interference. That's direct interference. And the referee's doing what he's got to, but now Bobby's going for Eddie Gilbert.
Fulton working on Eddie Gilbert. Steiner now. And there's a missing link. The missing link, and Dark Journey's there. Dark Journey wants Missy Hyatt.
We were just talking about it, Jim. They're getting into it. People are standing up. What a confrontation. What is
with a Gucci bag. Steiner and Stinger double teaming the link.
Let me tell you something. This is uncalled for.
Look at Missy.
It's uncalled for.
She has knocked our journey out. I mean cold with that bag. Missy Hyde assaulting Dark Journey, and Eddie Gilbert was holding her. We're going to get out of this situation. We'll be right back right after this timeout from the UWF.